Hello everyone, it's Angela from the Chaotic Life of a Planner. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be planning out the week of April 6th to April 12th, which is Easter week. I can't believe it. So I have here in front of me my Erin Condren Life Planner. This is the hourly version, and I do have the neutral version. I just recently changed my cover to one of my Wonder Woman covers, which I did a haul video for my Wonder Woman collection items that I ordered from Erin Condren. If you'd like to see that, I'll try and either link it in the cards above or I'll link it in the description box, either one. So I love this cover. I love the colors of it. It's just makes me feel good just to look at this, and it's encouraging. And if you haven't gotten anything from the Wonder Woman collection, I highly recommend that you do. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and look at the current week. Today is Sunday. Let me pull my ruler out. So it was a pretty good week. I did okay with my Instagram posting. I didn't do one here, and today's still Sunday, so I'll do one at some point. Yesterday, most of the kids, well, actually all of the kids, helped me do some chores. Well, actually, they did all of the chores while I painted, and I think yesterday I edited my budget video and uploaded that. So that's what I did for most of the day. We did have a movie night. We watched The Way Back. I think we bought that movie on iTunes for like $19.99. The night before, we watched Onward, which is free on Disney Plus if you have that, and I would definitely recommend you watch that movie. They were actually both good movies. Today I'm going to work on decluttering some more of the basement. It's a work in progress. We've taken multiple loads to the dump. We've made a lot of donations. There were some things that I was hoping to get some money from, you know, even if it's just a few bucks, selling on Facebook Marketplace, but it just seems like nobody's spending any money right now. So it is what it is, and it's definitely understandable. I did actually start listening to an audiobook yesterday when I was painting. I'm listening to Atomic Habits, which so far I'm really loving it. I did not get very many of these things accomplished. I'm hoping to do the Finish Downstairs Declutter today and Devin's taxes, and then we'll go from there. So, considering that it was a week of craziness, just like everybody else has had, you know, this whole quarantine issue and shelter in place is just not normal for any of us. So, it's just different for everybody. So Liberty did start her online math this week via FaceTime. That's going well. I did a lot of baking. Am I the only one baking my way through this pandemic? Thankfully, I'm not eating it all, but I am eating a little bit more than I should. Because probably I should be eating none of it, but you know, it is what it is. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, head on over there because I've been sharing all of the goodies that I've been baking, and it's tasty, you guys. So this is the kit we're going to use this week. This is kit 218 from Planner CAIT. I have sheet C, which is the sampler. I love this kit. The colors are so fun. I also have the hourly add-on, which is... All right, camera, please do focus for me. I don't know why it's doing this lately. Anyways, this is 218E. And then I have the normal add-ons that I usually get. Maybe it's my lighting. Maybe that. There we go. This is 218S. Of course, I have to have my thin washi add-on because thin washi is life. This is 218P, and then I have my date covers, which are 218N1. So let's get started. This is Easter week. Easter will look different this year for many of us. There will probably be no actual church services, which I guess I could be wrong. I am expecting that I will not be wrong. Our current shelter in place is, I think, good through the 11th, and then our governor is going to reevaluate things, but to be honest with you, I don't think it'll be done by the 11th. I think it will continue at least through the end of the month. I'm really hoping it doesn't continue into May, but we will just see what happens. Let's see what happens. So if you guys are under shelter-in-place orders, tell me how long yours is good for. I kind of expected that we would have a little bit more protection, I guess I would say, from the virus, being that we do live in Alaska and we're so far away from everything, but it just was bad timing, what with spring break and everything going on, because people were traveling. So I guess that is what brought the virus to us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use, I didn't buy the thick washi for this kit, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the thin washi with the regular washi size down here on the bottom. I like to do that. I think it looks pretty. So as we start planning out this week, you guys will learn about some things that are still up in the air for us. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. We will survive. My kids are kind of starting to feel a little bit of the, what should we call this? The pinch of this whole pandemic, but it's going to be fine. They're going to be okay. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use on the bottom here. So let's think about this. I'm going to use this here. I think I'll use the carrots down here. Anyway, Liberty has been upset that she had already bought a prom dress, which actually Benjamin's date that he was going to take to the prom. They have a big homeschool prom in Anchorage, so both of the kids were planning to go to that this year. Since it's our last, Benjamin's going to be graduating, and it's our last year here in Alaska, hopefully. So she had bought a prom dress. She actually spent her own money on it. She said it's the most beautiful prom dress ever, and I agree with her. It's pretty, and it looks really nice on her. So she's upset that she won't be able to go to the prom, and she's missing her friends and all of that normal stuff that I think that probably most teenagers are struggling with right now. I mean, probably even younger kids to a certain degree as well. So it's just trying times for sure, but she'll be okay. All right, so I'm just putting on my date covers right now. I meant to do this before I started filming, but then I got sidetracked and forgot, because quite honestly, you guys don't need to sit here and watch me put these dates on here. So I will try and remember next week to do this ahead of time. So I did get 3 videos up this past week, so if you haven't watched them, go ahead, and I would love it if you would do that. One of them is a budget video, which I hadn't done a budget video in a hot minute, so it was time. It's time for me to take the bull by the horns and just do it, because it needs to be done. Okay, so I do actually have my whiteout right here. Go ahead and see if I can just cover the top portion like that. I like to cover up this, well, I don't know what you call it, this little empty space right here. I don't typically track the weather in my planner because, I don't know, sometimes it's depressing. Alaska weather is just, like right now, everybody's like in the lower 48, most of you are probably having nice spring days, and you're probably starting to see some flowers blooming. Us, we had a snowstorm all weekend, so it's actually really windy out today, which we don't typically have a lot of wind where I live in the interior, but the trees are surely swaying right now. Okay, I think that looks cute. I like that. And then let's go ahead and do the other side. You don't need to cover up this whole thing, just the tops is good enough. All right, there's that, and then this one. I've been using just little sticky notes to do my pre-planning because my weekly schedule pad, I used it all, and I haven't purchased a new one yet. I actually haven't decided if I'm going to or not. Okay, so there is all my washi laid down as well as my date covers. I may put another piece of washi up here. I just want to see if I'm going to need it for something else. So I will wait on that. Let's go ahead and do my sidebar, which I will start with this adorable little carrot sticker. I actually had 2 Easter kits. It was so hard for me to decide which one to use. I had this one from Planner CAIT, and then I also had an adorable Easter kit from Fern Creek, and I could not decide which one I wanted to use, you guys. It was so difficult to decide. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to use one of these stickers right here. And I will put this week on it. And then I will use the sidebar checklists. I've been using this section as just like a brain dump for things that I want to get done. And if I get them done this week, it's great, but if I don't, then I just move them on to the following week. And that's actually been working nicely for me. So I think I don't have a habit tracker for this week. Okay, we'll deal with that later. All right, so let's get to, well, actually, let's first put on my Instagram. I use these as like check-off boxes for my Instagram posts. Just as a good way to use the asterisks rather than using like specific Instagram stickers. So this has been working out well. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and use my weekend sticker. The way that I line this up, and I'm sure you guys have already thought of this because this isn't rocket science, is I just try and make sure that that line is like cutting the K in half. And that is a good way to make sure that it's, you know, fairly centered in between the 2 boxes right there. All right, so I'm going to just set these to the side right here. I need to mark, let me think about how I want to do this. Liberty will have math every day this week at 11:30. I don't want to put a different sticker. Well, maybe I will just do every day. Let's see. How many do I have? Oh yeah, I could do that. I have plenty. So we'll do that. So this will be Liberty's math. So when I'm done filming this video, I am going to actually go outside and take my dogs for a walk. We'll just walk down to the end of the road and back, which is a mile. It is becoming increasingly like important for me to get outside. Like, I need some warm weather, which we're not quite there yet, but I need to at least get outside and move my body a little bit and just get some fresh air. Like, it's just getting to be a bit much to be just home and inside all the time, which I am actually doing fairly well, but I can tell that I need to nip it in the bud and get outside while the getting out is good. My husband is supposed to come home this week, so that will help because he has big plans to go skiing and all of that kind of stuff. So, all right, so there is Liberty's math marked. So what she does is she meets with the class. They might use Zoom. I thought she used FaceTime, but it might be Zoom. It probably is Zoom. And then after the class is over with, the kids do their homework, and then she can call the teacher or have another meeting with the teacher, like in the 4 to 5 o'clock time frame. And that is if she has any questions, she gets help. So far it's working well, so I am thankful for that. Okay, the next thing I want to mark is, I'm going to put this one right here. So Lucas does have an 11:30 appointment with the eye doctor. It will be the first follow-up appointment that we've had with the eye doctor since he got his optic nerve hypoplasia diagnosis. And it is also the first time that we've talked to the eye doctor since Lucas had his MRI. So I think Michaela is planning to still work that day, so she doesn't have any PTO at her job. So I'm going to take him, and then I will just update her. And actually Katie will go too, which is good because Katie has a lot of, medical background, or medical knowledge, I guess I should say, since she is in her last semester of nursing school, which she said yesterday, 4 more weeks. So she's totally stoked for that. Okay, so the contractor is supposed to come and start installing trim, and we're having him make custom baseboard heater covers, I guess they'd call, which I'll share a picture of that over on Instagram when he gets those put in, because I'm really stoked about that. I kind of have reservations about having him come into my house to do these things, but to be honest with you, I can't wait until this is over. We need to get these things done so that we can get this house on the market, or we will never be able to leave. I have to have this house sold before winter because I cannot leave this house, empty through an Alaskan winter, and I don't want to stay in Alaska for another winter. So there you have it. That's just how it is. All right, the next thing, I think Liberty will probably have, I'm going to just put it here, some FFA stuff via Zoom, but I'm not 100% sure what time that will start. I don't think that's been put out yet. And then I'm also thinking that there might be a 4-H Teen Club meeting via Zoom on Monday. So we'll figure that out. Tuesday, I don't have anything going on. Okay, so here's the big kicker. Mike is supposed, you guys know if you've been around my channel for any length of time, that he works out of town, and his work schedule got changed due to COVID-19. So he's actually been there. It will be 4 weeks on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember which day. Normally he stays 2. This time he had to stay for 4. So he's supposed to catch a flight from Juneau to Anchorage at 10:30. He gets to Anchorage at 2:30, I think. And then he's supposed to catch a flight to Fairbanks at 5:30 and be home at 6:30. Well, yesterday I got an email from Alaska Airlines stating that they had thank you for rebooking your flight. And I was like, what? We didn't rebook his flight. So I asked him, I'm like, did you make any changes to your flight? And he said no, because we've already had to make changes once, because, we had already bought his ticket for him to come home 2 weeks ago. So he said no, so I looked at it, and basically what happened is there are no flights coming from Anchorage to Fairbanks on Wednesday, which there's usually several to choose from. There are none. So the first flight is Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. So that means he would be at the Anchorage airport from 2:30 Wednesday to 7 o'clock Thursday morning, which of course isn't going to fly. He has been gone for 4 weeks. He wants to come home. I haven't really shared this on Instagram or on YouTube, but my husband's sister, my sister-in-law, died, I think 2 weeks ago now. It'll be 2 weeks ago on Monday. So he has not been home, You know, he got that news while he was at work, and he just hasn't been home, and he really just wants to come home. So I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I just don't know. I don't even know how to mark it in my planner because I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know. The options are to have him rent a car. I'm still just going to go ahead and mark it right here. The options are to have him rent a car and drive home himself, which I'm not really too keen on that idea because he will be coming off nights, so he will not have gotten any sleep. So I don't think that that is wise. Another option would be for him to spend the night in a hotel in Juneau and rebook his flight, pay for Thursday, which would cost us more money. We already had to pay more money to get the flight this day, so then we would have to pay even more money to get the flight this day, in addition to the hotel costs. And then the third option would be for me to just drive down on Tuesday night, or on Tuesday, spend the night in a hotel, and then come back on Wednesday. The problem with that is we're under shelter in place and we're not supposed to travel between communities. So I don't have an easy answer for that. I can tell you that having him stay like at the Anchorage airport overnight, which would cost us nothing, but I don't feel that that would be safe for him. I don't. And then, you know, then he'd be coming home, and if he was exposed to anything in the airport, he'd be exposing all of us to something. So I don't know if you guys have any ideas. Tell me what I should do, because somebody needs to tell me. So anyways, Thursday is payday. I expect we will go to the grocery store on Thursday, or at least we will do a grocery pickup order or something like that. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move this one actually. I'm going to put this up here a little bit because I think I'm going to use these purple stickers right here to mark my meals. I forgot about that. Last week I just drew my lines, which I like to do that as well. But it's also fun to, well, I did it up there this time. And here we go, to use stickers like this. So I'm going to do that this time since we don't really have a whole lot to plan. So I will definitely have extra stickers left over from this kit. And then I will get my knife and fork stickers out in a few minutes. So we have been cooking every night. We did get takeout last weekend, well, 2 weekends ago. Other than that, we've been cooking every night. Katie has been helping a lot. Michaela cooked dinner last night. She made carne asada, which was really good. I did help her a little bit, but for the most part, she did it herself. So that's nice. And I think tonight I'm just going to make some taco meat, and then you can either have nachos or tacos or a taco salad. That's what we will do tonight. I'm not going to put a meal planning sticker on Sunday because it's Easter. So I will actually use, and then I think I will change this as well. I will use this one here, and then I will use this one in this spot. Maybe I will also use one of these stickers so that we can list out what we're going to be having for Easter dinner. And then I'll move this up. What are you guys planning for Easter dinner? We usually do like a ham, but since we can't go to church, well, I don't think we're going to be able to go to church. Like I said, we won't know until the 11th if our shelter in place and all that stuff is still active. And they, you know, we can't have large groups of people and all that stuff. So we will do online church. Actually, we've just been doing it like Facebook Live is how our pastor's been doing it. And that's worked out well. So we will do online church in the morning. And then we're going to have, I think my husband is going to smoke a pork butt. And then I'll do like all of the regular Easter fixings, you know, whatever sides and whatnot that we decide to have with that. So that'll be a good way right here to track our menu, maybe. Something different anyways. All right, so I'm just going to use, all right, let me see here. I think I'm just going to put one of my hydrate stickers. These are a freebie sampler from Caffeinated CAIT. And I'm just going to put this over here. I have been working on hydration. Some days I do well, some days I fail epically, but I'm just going to cover that up a little bit. I don't really care. We'll do that. Okay, so I am really excited about this next thing. Actually, let me pull it up on my phone so I can show it to you. It is by House of Rounds on Instagram. And I ordered this probably a couple weeks ago now. Oh, I thought it was, okay, here we go. I'll have to find it this way. I ordered this a couple weeks ago, and then it didn't ship right away, and I was like, oh no. Well, no, actually, I take that back. It did ship right away. The problem is the shipping never updated. So it just kept saying like, this is being very annoying. It just said your item is in like pre-shipping or whatever, waiting. Basically, a label had created and it was waiting to be delivered to the post office, which I thought was odd, but I was like, okay, whatever, you know. So finally, after it had been like that for like a week, I sent her a message on Etsy, and she responded like right away. It was super quick response time, and she shipped another one right out. So I should have it. Oh, here we go. I should have it, you know. Well, it says Tuesday. Oh, it says it's going to be here Tuesday. Okay, I'll have to show it to you like this. So it's basically a DIY craft kit. It comes with the round and then all of these little peeps, and then you paint them yourself and you put it together. And the round that I ordered is like 24 inches. So it's a decent size. And it was free shipping to Alaska, which is like nearly unheard of. And I believe it was half off. So it cost like $30 and the normal price is like, you know, obviously 60 since it was half off. So this, yeah, I did order the 24-inch. And then you can also have it so it has glue on it. And I think you can even order paint with it, but I didn't. I'm not sure exactly how we'll paint ours yet, but I'm super stoked about this, you guys. I mean, I'm way more excited than I should be. And I thought it would be something fun that the kids and I can do together. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm super excited that it's supposed to be here before Easter so that we can hang it somewhere. I don't know where we'll hang it, but somewhere. All right, so let me mark Happy Meal right here. And then I also have a couple of sticker orders that I have placed this week. I'm just not sure when they're going to be here yet. And then I'm going to also mark over here, and I will mark this one on Saturday. I ordered a Easter basket for Lucas from Pottery Barn Kids, I guess it is. Which I should have done this earlier. So yesterday I was like, oh, Lucas doesn't have an Easter basket yet. So I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll just get one from Michael's. So I went on to Michael's app to see if I could do curbside pickup, because I think the Easter baskets were like, I don't know, $6 or $7. They were on super sale and they looked really cute. I was like, I'll just get one of those. No, our Michael's is closed, which I understand, but I was super bummed. And Liberty, I had bought her, hers was a Longaberger basket. Yes, it is a Longaberger. I was trying to think. And I bought that for her first Easter, and she's had it for, you know, since her whole life. And I was like, oh, it would be nice. I should have done that for Lucas. And then I was like, well, great. Now I can't get one. I didn't want to get like a cheapy one. So I just ended up getting him one from Pottery Barn Kids, which I'm super excited about. I ordered it today. It says it will be here Friday or Saturday. I did not have it personalized because it would take longer. But it's not a big deal because I have a really nice embroidery machine, so I can just put his name on the bunny ears myself. So that is not a big deal at all. So I'm super excited about that. So when that comes, I will share that over on Instagram as well. So it's definitely going to be a fun Happy Mail week. I'm pretty sure my Planner CAIT stickers will come this week. And then I also ordered from, I think, NICOLE HUTCH Designs. I don't expect them this week because she takes a little bit longer to ship, but they'll probably be here by next week for sure. This is a sticker sheet from Erin Condren. I really like the Trust the Magic of New Beginnings, especially since it is Easter week, but I'm not sure that that really matches. So I think I will use this one that says, be the kind of person you want to meet. And that wasn't actually cut very well, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it there for a few minutes and see if I can handle it or if I will end up ripping it off. That's a bummer that mine are cut like that. I wish I had noticed that earlier. Oh well, that's what happens when you buy stickers and don't use them, right? Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to use from here. All right, so I pulled out a couple of stickers from various sources, and I will talk to you about those as I use them. So this little Easter sticker right here, let's see how this looks right here. Yeah, it looks fine. That came from this Happy Planner sticker book. It's just dates and holidays. It's probably an older one. I don't know if it says, like, I wish they had like volumes or something like that, because I'm pretty sure there is a couple of dates and holiday books. But anyways, that is where that one came from. So let's go ahead and mark that right there. I have my fork and knives from Planner CAIT that I love. This is a Planner CAIT sticker as well, and it's movie night, and then I will make homemade pizza. This will be family dinner for Easter. I'm not sure if Devin will come. I know that technically he shouldn't because he doesn't live with us, but I just don't know if I can let my kid be alone for a holiday. Please don't judge me for that. I'm doing the best I can, as is everybody else, but he's concerned about driving because you're not supposed to drive unless you're like going to work or to a grocery store. I told him I would risk it for the biscuit and come get him if he wants me to, so we'll see. Okay, this is little doodle girls for the grocery store. All right, let's see what else. I want to mark this little snow shovel one. Easter weekend, Benjamin's going to have to go shovel at the PT clinic in the morning because, or Liberty, I guess, either one of them. Liberty's just been letting Benjamin do it since she's been babysitting so much, which is kind of her because she is making money babysitting and he appreciates the opportunity to earn some extra money. Let's go ahead and use this little, let's see, I know there's a laundry day, here it is. So I want to try and make sure I have all the laundry done. Here. I'd like to try and have the laundry done by the time my husband gets home, but I don't know when that'll be, so we will just see. I'll try and do it. Yeah, we'll just see. The nice thing about Planner CAIT stickers is they are repositionable, so if I have to move it to a different day, I definitely can do that. Let's mark planner time. That will probably be Friday. We will have a budget meeting Thursday morning since my husband will be here. I'm super happy that he's going to be here so we can do it, you know, not have to do it via FaceTime with poor internet connection, which is terrible. There's a hair stuck in there. Okay, let me pull this girl up and put the grocery time sticker down here and then use her. I love doodle girls. They're so adorable. So this little doodle girl that I have right here is from, let me see if I can get it. There we go. She is from Simply Smith Stickers. And I do have a link to her Etsy shop in the description box down below, along with a promo code that is just Angela10 that allows you to save 10% off your orders. So you should definitely go check out her shop. She makes some really, really, really cute stickers, and I have loved everything that I have gotten from her. So I'm marking this here because I want to continue listening to the book Atomic Habits that I'm listening to. If I end up having to drive to Anchorage, then that will just, you know, I'll listen to it as I'm driving. But if I'm home, then I want to listen to it while I'm doing, you know, whatever it is that I have to do at home. I do have a Target order coming. Michaela ordered formula, and then she also ordered something for Lucas for Easter. So I'll look in just a minute. I'm going to use this little doctor visit sticker right here. That is from Simply Smith Stickers. And then I'm going to, I could use those. Let's see. Okay, so I pulled off this little cleaning sticker. That will go on Tuesday, which there's not going to be a ton to do. It will be just like a quick pickup basically, because the kids did quite a bit of stuff yesterday. But I would like to make sure that everything is nice and tidy for when my husband comes home, because he likes that kind of thing. That speaks to his love language. So there's cleaning day. I think I'm going to take off this hydrate actually, and I'll just set that aside and use that another time. And then I'm going to use some of my habit trackers like this. So these habit trackers are from Simply Smith. So I'm going to use one for water, one for vitamins. I think I'm going to try and start working on AM and PM habits. I've been reading A Bowl Full of Lemons cleaning book, and I'd like to, and I've talked about this before, start getting into some type of like, okay, every day we do this, you know, we do this, this, and this. And I think it's really going to be helpful. And also because everybody knows what their expectation is. Like, I have a lot of older kids living here. You know, my kids are not babies anymore. They're not toddlers. So they definitely can be helping out a lot. And they do. But I have to ask them, okay, do this for me, do this for me, do this for me. They're not always super great about you know, being able to look and see what needs to be done. Of course, my battery died. I only had probably about 2 minutes left to film, and my battery died. So I know I've said this before, but I really, really, really need to get an extra battery. So I did go ahead and add a couple of things. I think I was in the middle of telling you guys about this Target delivery, which is some more formula for Lucas, and what else? Oh, something, Michaela got something for Lucas for Easter. So I'm probably going to have a couple of other things coming this week too, but these 3 are the main things. There may be one more from Amazon I'm hoping comes this day or this day, and you guys will hear more and see more about that later. I also went ahead and added these daily step stickers. I think they are from, I already put them away, but I think they are from a sticker shop called Plan to Plan. And then I went ahead and added a couple of the Easter emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. And I think that's all that I added. So this is pretty much it for the week. I am pretty excited about this week. We have a lot of stuff going on, even though we are still under quarantine. Just lots of stuff going on at home, and I just think it's going to be a really good week, and I am excited for another fresh start. If you are new to my channel, please do go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you join us. If you like this kind of content, please do give this video a big thumbs up. I do have links to all of the Erin Condren products that I have used today in the description box down below. And then I also have my sticker shops that I've used linked. So, and there's probably, for most of them anyways, I have discount codes that you can use. Like there's definitely one for Planner CAIT. There is definitely one for Simply Smith stickers. No, this one right here, Simply Smith stickers. I think that might be all I used other than Coffee Monsters Co., which I don't have a code for those. So that's all I've got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.